What's going on, guys? Thanks for stopping by the channel. Today I've got a really cool new knife to show you from Jack Wolf Knives. This is the Low Drag Jack. And thank you to Ben Belkin, owner of Jack Wolf Knives, for sending this one into the channel. He is a really awesome, solid, genuine dude, and he's doing a fantastic job bringing us these knives. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Jack Wolf Knives, basically what you get, traditional slip joint designs, but with some modern twists, with premium materials, an excellent fit and finish, and a whole lot of extra swag. It's a really fun unboxing experience, and these things are just so collectible and fun and cool. A lot of 80s vibes going on with this one. Check out that artwork, really cool. And we'll talk more about the name Low Drag Jack in just a minute, but let's show you what comes in the tube. So there's a really cool collectible POG. I do keep these. I use these actually in my Jack Wolf drawer over here. Pull it out for you. Corresponding with the particular knife. Check out that sticker. That is a cool freaking sticker right there. Miami Nights. Nice. Definitely get that vibe. And one of the different carbon fiber materials this month is called Miami. And it looks really, really cool. And each Jack Wolf knife comes with a nice leather slip and a really nice extra large cleaning cloth. This blue looks really cool. And wrapped up inside, damn, look at that beautiful knife. So check out all that cool stuff that comes with the knife. A lot of cool swag and collectability for sure. And here it is, guys. The Low Drag Jack. Look at that. Beautiful profile and beautiful jungle wear fat carbon. This knife has such a beautiful profile. I love the lines, I love the symmetry, and just the aerodynamics of this Low Drag Jack. So the name Low Drag Jack came from the fact that this pattern is a teardrop or a bullet end jack. And it reminded Ben, the owner of Jack Wolf Knives, of a long-range bullet or a very low-drag bullet. And I think the name is fitting, and I just love that profile. What a cool freaking design. And the jungle wear fat carbon on this version is really, really cool looking. Very vibrant and eye-catching. The other versions this month are also really, really cool. I'll just share my screen with you, actually. There are 4 carbon fiber versions. And that's something new. Ben is responding to market demand, and what the market wants is more carbon fiber. So there's the version that I have, the Jungle Wear Fat Carbon. And then there is Dark Matter Yellow Fat Carbon. My Vampire Jack is the Dark Matter Purple, or I don't know what it's actually called. And it is so freaking cool looking. The depth to it is just amazing. It really does look like dark matter or space or something. It's really cool looking. And then there's 2 Camo Carbon versions. Camo Carbon 80s, which looks really cool, and Camo Carbon Miami. That Miami one looks freaking sweet. And then Black Canvas Micarta. What I really like about what Ben is doing is he's offering a lot of variety, and variety is the spice of knife. And so a lot of people have fat carbon, a lot of people have M390 steel, and so he's offering some different handle materials and different blade materials to add some variety to people's collections. Now, one more thing I want to say before I open this up and take a look at the blade is, if you've never handled a Jack Wolf knife before, the precision and the fit and finish, the workmanship is spectacular. The tolerances are so freaking tight, and then just the skilled finish work is incredible. All right, let's open it up. Nice walk and talk. Really good walk and talk. Really jumpy. Love that. Look at my double jointed fingers. Oof. Strong, sturdy back spring. Flush back spring in all positions. Nice half stop. And let's take a look at that blade right there. Whew. Let me wipe off my grimy fingers. Take a look at that beautiful blade. Beautiful grind lines and a nice fat spear point blade. And what's really cool about the low drag jack compared to other Jackwolf releases is the blade steel on this one is S90V compared to M390, which the other ones have been. Now, Ben mentioned that the reason he went with S90V was, on one hand, to add some variety to people's collection. A lot of people have a lot of M390, and so adding something like S90V is going to add some uniqueness to people's collection. And the other thing that's really nice about S90V is the incredible edge retention. And so going from M390 to S90V, you sacrifice a little bit of toughness, and you gain a whole lot of edge retention. And honestly, for a slip joint, I think that's a really good trade-off, where these are meant to primarily be slicers, not, batoners, for example. I think that's a really cool idea. Really, really like that blade shape. You've got a lot of belly there. The blade length on here, let's give you some more specs. The blade length is just over 2 3/4. The official specs say 2.8. And the handle length is just under 4 inches, it looks like. 3.8 inches in the specs. And a total length of about 6 3/4. Really love the beautiful grind lines and that nice swedge along the top and this fat spear point. Really nice blade shape with a good amount of belly and a thin, very thin, slicey hollow grind. The pull weights, I would say right here is maybe 6.5, 7, 7.5. So what's different with this release again is the S90V steel and then having 4 carbon fiber versions. The rest of the construction is pretty similar to what we're used to seeing. Titanium handle, this liner, and these bolsters are one solid piece on each side. A flush back spring. It's a really nice looking bead blast titanium. The hardware is also titanium. The pivot screws are T10 and these inlay screws are T8. The stock thickness is about 3 millimeters or 0.12 inches. And it weighs 68 grams or 2.4 ounces. I think the specs show 2.3. My scale is not always the most accurate, but I'm showing 2.4 ounces. Let's give you some size comparisons up against the full-size Benchmade Bugout, Spyderco Dragonfly 2, the Benny's Clip, and the Cyborg Jack. There's the Canine Jack, the Vampire Jack, and the Venom Jack. Let's do some cutting tests, see how it performs. Nice sharp factory edge, thin hollow grind, very impressive. Again, you guys, the drop on these is Friday, January 13th. If you have one, a specific version that you really like, you don't want to sleep on these. They do tend to sell out pretty quickly. Final thoughts, you guys. I am absolutely loving the low drag jack. I love the profile. Really excited to try out the S90V steel and see how that holds up over time. Really digging this Jungle Wear fat carbon. God, that is some good looking carbon fiber. Such a beautiful knife, premium materials, very well executed. But let me know what you guys think about the new Jackwolf Knives low drag jack in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That's it from me, guys. Thanks for watching.